So this video will have two parts. Initially, I'll demo the features of the application, and the latter part will be where I talk about the architecture and the tech stack. So to start off, actually, let's visit the website. So when we visit, we are immediately in the login page, and we can try to log in. If we put a wrong password, we get a invalid credentials message. Let's log in with the correct password this time. All right, perfect. So the website is called Live Auctions. It allows users to sell products by live auctions. So let's say as a user, if I wanted to post an ad, I'd go to post ads over here. And before we do that, let's actually on another browser window, let's log into another account. So let's say we log into this account over here. So if we go to dashboard, we can see the credentials with which we are logged in. So this is Anok, this is Messi. So let's say this user over here wants to post an ad, and the first thing I'll do is post an image for the ad. So let's say we want to post sell this hammer over here. So we upload the image, say that this is a hammer, and test description. All right. So the base price is the value where the auction would start at. So let's set it at 10. Both duration and category are optional, but let's say we set a duration of 60 seconds. And then we click submit. So the ad is posted, and we can see over here on this window that the user gets a notification that new ads are available. And if this user right now refreshes the page, they get the new ad in their homepage. So up next, let's demo the feature where an auction actually happens, because right now all the auctions we can see are upcoming. So from this window over here, we can go to my ads. These are all the ads this user has posted. And right here, so if we go to this hammer page over here, we have the option to start the auction, whereas on this user, we have the option to place a bid. Now, since the auction has not started, so even if we place a valid dollar value over here, we cannot place a bid. So for now, let's leave that empty, and let's start the auction from this user. All right, perfect. So the auction has started. We see the clock is running down, and both users actually get a notification that the auction has started. So right now, let's say there were two users that are trying to buy this product. So for example, over here, Messi, and let's open up another browser window. Let's log into this account over here, just test account, visit this page. Okay, perfect. So let's say this user wants to bid on this item, an amount of $12. So as soon as we bid, we can see over on this window as well, the user gets the updates that there is one bid, 23 seconds, and test user. So let's say Messi still wants this hammer, so he places a bid of $15. Right now, the person who's winning the auction is Messi, and it changes over on all three windows. If we go over to this window as well. So we'll let the clock run down, and as soon as the auction ends, we should get a notification on all windows. Perfect. So yeah, we see that the auction has ended and the item was sold to Messi. So Messi is on this window. So if we navigate to dashboard, under my purchases, we see that Messi has purchased a hammer worth $15 on 20th December at this time. And on this user, there's another ad which was purchased previously. So that's how the live auction is conducted on this website. If we go back to home now, the ad has actually disappeared. That's pretty much all the features of the application. Let's now talk about the tech stack and the architecture. So to start off with, this is a web app which the architecture basically is there's a client web application, and then there's a server. On the server side, it's basically a RESTful API. Now, the client application is built with React.js, and the server is built with Node.js and Express with MongoDB as the database. In terms of other tools and technologies used, so I'll start off with the live auction features. So for example, when we are in the auction page, and let's say if this user starts the auction, the other one gets a notification without having to refresh the page. I'm using Socket.io to facilitate this. How this is being handled is whenever we visit any product page, on the server side, actually, each socket is added to a virtual room. So whenever, let's say, we click on start auction, this fires an event, and the server then, on when this start auction event is fired, emits a start auction signal to all the users that are in that virtual room. So how that way, when let's say this user is on this page, this user on this page, you don't get the notifications from another product. This is something I learned while implementing this project. As for the notification in the homepage, it is just emitted to everyone except the sender. So for example, when I upload an ad from this user, post ad, and then navigate to home, everyone but this user gets the notification that new ads are available, and they have to refresh. And that's all I've done with Socket.io. In terms of data storage, so the database is MongoDB, and our application is actually hosted on Heroku, the RESTful API. But when we are uploading photos over here, we don't want to overload the server, and also Heroku's free tier will basically delete all my static files after a while of inactivity. So what I'm doing is, whenever an image is uploaded, the server automatically stores it in Amazon Web Services S3 Bucket. So every time we actually visit homepage, these images are being loaded from the S3 bucket. That's pretty much all I wanted to talk about. If you have watched this far, please let me know if there is something else you would do, if there is a better way to implement any of the features. And yeah, thanks for watching.